right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking with us right here on the biggest morning show. This is the AM Club right here on MX24. Time for us to get into the plug, but time for us to, throw more light and weight on the AI Africa training. And of course, joining us in the conversation, we have His Excellency Hugh Aryee, who happens to be Professor Ambassador Hugh Aryee and Vanuatu Trade Commissioner to Ghana and West Africa. We also have Dr. David King Boison, who happens to be the CEO of Knowledge Web Center and Project Team Lead and Consultant to Vanuatu Commission on AI Africa. So it's everything about AI today. Yes, most definitely. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You don't look morning people at all.
You're not ready for it. We know how difficult it is to want to wake up for a conversation in the morning, and so we're hoping that you're prepared for us.
For us, it's not difficult at all.
It's not difficult.
Oh, we're glad.
It looks easy peasy.
Yeah.
How is the word pronounced? Is it Vanuatu or
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu. What language is that?
Vanuatu is the name of the country.
Oh, is it the name of a country? Yeah. My bad. You see how I don't know any idea of what. Oh, where is this country located?
So Vanuatu is in the Melanesian region, just 3 hours from Australia.
What was that?
So we are part, just like the way we have West Africa, we are part of the Melanesian region. That is Vanuatu, New Caledonia, Solomon Islands, and Papua New Guinea.
Oh, you see, I told him this year that I'm going on like a tour, a world tour. I'll be traveling a lot. So I just found a new country to go to. Vanuatu.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Now we're talking AI training program that has been introduced into the country. Can you tell us about this entire project? Who's taking it for me?
Okay, so I'll handle part. Doc will also handle part.
Okay, please.
Yeah. So the AI training is part of the Vanuatu Trade Commission's mission that we signed the partnership agreement with the African Diaspora Central Bank, which is a part of the 6th region of Africa. You know, Africa has about 5 regions. And so in 1963, under the OAU, the diaspora and family members decided to come back to Africa as part of the slave trade that took place 400 years ago during the transatlantic slave trade. So the idea was born in 1963 by the OAU.
Okay.
Then this was again ratified at the Abuja Accord 2019, giving them recognition as the 6th region of Africa. So they use their own currency called the Lumi. And those Lumi works like just any other currency.
Okay.
And it's been circulated in the world since 2014. So the Vanuatu Trade Commission signed a partnership agreement with ADCB. Let me simplify it. To be able to see how we can align ourselves into various partnerships, one of which is the AI.
Okay.
So the AI, we have various generations that had passed. The Millennium Generation. This year, 2024, ends what we call the Alpha Generation. Yeah. Where you hear Internet of Things, website, WhatsApp, Telegram, and the rest. But from 2025, we are moving to a different generation called the Meta.
Oh, okay.
So this Meta generation, you hear blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence. This heralds the coming of what we call the 4th Industrial Revolution.
Absolutely.
So as part of this, the Vanuatu Trade Commission, in partnership with the Knowledge Web Center, will not want to leave Africans behind because it's a game changer now. No country has absolute monopoly over what? The AI. So we decided to partner with the Knowledge Web to be able to train Ghanaians and Africans. We are training 5 million Africans.
5 million?
Yes, Africans in AI in all the 5 regions. I mentioned 5 regions.
Yes.
So we are giving every region 1 million, which started from Ghana.
Ghana. Oh, so
300,000 people. That was launched a few days ago. Oh. So we are training about 300,000 Ghanaians in artificial intelligence technology.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, Doc, please, you can take it from there, from this perspective that we are, just in Ghana, we're going to be doing such a huge project. What are the plans to do that? What are the plans in what are the plans to get into this huge project?
All right, thank you very much. 300,000 Ghanaians are going to be trained.
Yes.
Currently, what we have done is that in order to achieve this, we are training about 500 trainers.
Okay.
Okay.
So that we will then pay them, let me say, certify them first,
Right.
pay them to help us execute
project.
the Ghanaian agenda. And it's very important for us to know that we are doing training in 3 areas: prompt engineering, deep learning, and machine learning.
Okay.
But we are focusing more on prompt engineering because this whole idea about AI is more about prompting the AI to execute things for you.
Okay.
So for the deep learning and machine learning, the AI can do it itself.
Okay.
But what it cannot do is to prompt itself. And prompt simply means issuing instructions to the AI to get things performed.
Okay.
So we have done that with the 500 guys. They've gone through some training. This morning we even sent, and what we did was, after the training, we evaluate a 10 minutes presentation video they will do.
Okay.
So that when you qualify, then we give you another intensive training.
I see.
Okay.
Then from there, you now become a trainer. Now take note that once you become a trainer, you might not be training only in Ghana, because we are doing 5 million across Africa.
Yes.
So there are countries that we are likely to have issues with local content of trainers. Then these guys will fit in. But one exciting thing is that becoming an AI Africa certified trainer from the African Diaspora Central Bank and
That's
the Vanuatu.
huge.
That is huge.
That is huge.
And let me say that Prof said something that was very interesting. We all don't know how this AI is going to churn out. A huge investment is being put into AI by various countries. Singapore has recently introduced stimulus package for those who are 40 years and above.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they are not clouded out of the 4th industrial revolution.
Absolutely.
China, from now to 2030, they are doing almost $150 billion. South Korea is doing $2 billion. All right. And then other countries. Recently, Google announced that they were training 1 million US youth at a cost of $75 million.
Right.
But to take note of this, that what the Vanuatu Trade Commission and the African Diaspora Central Bank, they've done, I think has never happened in the history of technology, that an institution could train 5 million people with stimulus in the region of $500 million, and also extra $300 million as the cost of the training. I think that is very phenomenal. And for Ghana, there's going to be an explosion because you see, having 300,000 Ghanaians trained in AI, and we have targeted institutions like the judiciary, the military, is going across every sector to make sure that these guys are empowered, so that we can also lead the change. We don't become what followers. And that's what the impact of this training. I think we have to commend Professor Ambassador Hugh for this initiative, and it's good for us.
Great. Now, Prof, I want to come to you. There's this general myth and misconception about AI in general, where we feel like in the next 2025, 2026, 2027, everybody feels like, hey, AI is coming for my job. AI is coming for my job. AI is coming for my job. So it looks more like a cancer coming through. And that's the misconception there. So with this in mind, and with this entering into people's ears and their heads and all that, what would be, why is this necessary in the first place?
Thank you so much. I mean, that question is asked by everyone. But let me summarize it for you in this context. You see, you can prevent a bird from nesting on your head, but you can't prevent a bird from flying over your head. You understand? If you're in your house, a bird can come and nest on your building. But if it is flying, that you can prevent it. You can't prevent it. So whether we like it or not, AI has come to stay. Technology will never change. It will always improve. So if you decide to be left behind, it's your own cup of tea. We saw this coming, and we decided that no, it is the time Africa is part of the revolution. It's a revolution, you understand? So if you are not part of it, you are going to be very, very far behind. See, by 2030, Europe is phasing out fuel-using vehicles. They are moving to a different era.
Right.
What it tells is that by 2030, a lot of these vehicles will be dumped in Africa. How ready and how prepared are we? So now AI is coming. Like I said, there's no monopoly over it. So Africa, this is the time for us to rise and meet the challenge head on. We don't want to be passive, watchers. We want to be active, watchers or participants. That's the reason why we promulgated this idea.
Okay.
Now, tell us about the partnership with Web Center in executing this agenda.
Yes, so Knowledge Web Center, they have the ideas. They are into AI technology training.
Okay.
And they are the institution that we have mandated to provide this for us. They, so far, for the past 1.5 months, they have been training a lot of Ghanaians. And I have been part of that training. I see what it is being able to do for me. Trust me, every one of us needs AI. You sitting here, you need AI. For everything that you want to do, AI will be able to help you in your daily life affairs. The cameraman, everyone needs AI. So we believe that we need those who have the expertise, the experience. And that's why we chose Knowledge Web Center, because they have been in this business for quite a number of years. So in terms of experience, expertise, they have the people, they have the men who can train. And ever since we went into this partnership, they have never failed.
Okay. One of the things that my partner raised up that I would like us to touch a little bit is the fact that there's the conversation going on that AI is about to take people's jobs. Is this entire training to empower people to divert their attention to becoming educators or empowerers of AI instead of sitting down for their jobs to be taking? So, for instance, what job can AI take easily?
Everything.
Research.
Your voice.
Everything, your voice, everything.
So, for instance, a researcher, is about to run out of job because professor can go on whatever ChatGPT and type something and get the entire answer. So I don't need you. So be out of job. Training me doesn't mean that I become something else. What are some of the career paths in understanding and being educated in the AI space?
Let the expert handle that
Please,
question.
Doc.
So there's this concept I've started promulgating. That is the AI economy.
Okay.
The AI economy is creating a new economy in the fourth industrial revolution, where the traditional way of doing things is going to move away. And this new emerging economy will come. Now, he asks a question, would AI take your job? AI cannot take anyone's job. The one who will take your job is actually the one who has knowledge in AI.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Okay.
Is it clear? Maybe I have to look into
that's why
the
we
camera
have
and say,
Talk to the camera.
Please talk to them. Talk to them.
this all misconception that AI is going to take our job, and there are some mysticism around it and some religious, all these things will not wash. AI cannot take your job, but the question is, what is AI? You understand? It's simulating human intelligence into machines that are programmed to act, think, and behave like human beings. Right?
Yes, sir.
So these patterns that the model is trained on a big data set, is actually not a human being like us.
Yeah.
So see the AI as an assistant that will help you execute your tasks. Without a human being, the AI cannot do anything. And that is why for us, when people are going to the technical bit of the AI, we are not too much enthused about this. Our objective is to rather get the professionals trained. So for you as a presenter, you could go on ChatGPT and say that, simulate this show that hasn't happened. That, okay, Professor Hugh will be here and Dr. Boison will be here. We want to talk about AI. I mean, there has been some discussions about AI. What do you think I should ask them?
Yes.
How would I make this
Yes.
program captivating?
Yes.
And it can
Give
help you.
Yes.
So before you come here, you are well informed.
Yeah.
Or you want to know, okay, I've heard about this AI stuff, but can you tell me all that Knowledge Web has done in this space?
Yes,
So that I get some, question pointers.
Yeah.
Or could you put together the experience of Professor Hugh and ask me to, and then to allow me to ask questions that I can get the best out of? You could have spent maybe 5-6 days to do this research.
Yes.
And believe you me, you can do this in just 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So what is actually happening is that we are actually getting things done quickly and efficiently. But the AI is not actually taking our job. And let me highlight the fact that that is why we are training most of the people in prompt engineering. Because for this training, we are going to train the judiciary, parliamentarians. I'm not a lawyer.
You
So I
don't
cannot
need
train them.
exactly.
But I can train a lawyer to train them.
Aha.
Do you get it? So when we come to the media, I can train you in the space of the media, what you do,
Yeah.
to then train these guys, because the curriculum we are going to use are not going to be the same. The prompt we are going to use for the media will be different from the judiciary.
True.
You understand?
Yeah,
And that is why this is very, very important. And to
Important.
tell you the truth, if we finish this training in this country, the 300,000 Ghanaians that are going to be trained, there's going to be an explosion.
Wonderful. I can't wait for this. I can't wait because again, we had our own, understanding about what this AI and this entire conversation on AI looked like. But now, with what we have discussed here this morning, it gives clarity, and we're looking for. In fact, my appetite has been whet to understand what it will look like to be trained. So we're training in AI prompt engineering, deep learning, and machine learning as well. How can we get access to these things, and how does anybody take part in this?
Yes, so presently, we are using the internet space.
Okay.
So we have the website, which of course will provide to you for your viewers who are interested to log on. So you just have to log on the Diaspora Stimulus Package, website.com. You just click on technology training. You submit your data, your certificates, your pictures, your ID, and that process is completed.
Okay.
It's gone to the back end office. They'll process it and then inform you that you qualify.
Okay.
In fact, the age is from 18 years to 65. But the issue again is that we have some younger generation who are smarter, younger than 18 years.
Yes.
And so we are looking at children that are very smart, 13, 14, 15. So you have a son and a daughter, and you feel that, that child has that IT knowledge. You can enroll that child. We will not prevent you from doing that. Yeah. And then the other thing is that, apart from you being trained, every trainee gets 6.2652 Lumi, which is equivalent to $100 of Lumi.
Okay.
Now, Lumi, as part of our project, is the currency of the 6th region. That's ECO 6. This Lumi, as of 2021, had over 80 million transactions in Africa, which is about 74.59 billion AKL Lumi, translating to about $1.1 trillion.
Wow.
Now, this is almost 50% of the continental GDP as of 2021 or so.
2021,
No, 2019, which
Okay.
is $2.6 trillion. So that tells you what Lumi is capable of doing. One Lumi is 15.96.
USD.
Yes, 1 Lumi, 15.96. It is underwritten by 100 kilowatts of what? Solar energy. You know why? And pegged at 4 grams of gold. A gram of gold is about 0.25 and 2592. Okay, so 4 grams is 15.96.
Okay.
Now, why did they come up with this Lumi? Africa have 365 days of solar, sunshine. Do you know why the Middle East is moving away from oil to tourism?
No.
Because Dubai, Saudi Arabia, the oil giant countries, in the shortest possible of time, there will be no oil. So their currencies were initially backed by oil as a semi-fiat currency. So in the next couple of years, Dubai will run out of oil, Saudi. So they are moving away from oil to tourism. That's why they are investing so much, because they know that very soon there will be no oil. But here is the thing. Lumi is very stable because there will be no way the sun will ever get finished. If the sun is out of this world, then that's the end of the world. Africa have 365 days of what? Sunshine. So that is why Lumi is underwritten by 100 kilowatts of what? Solar energy. It means our Lumi is a stable currency.
Oh, yeah. So, because I was trying to put it together to see, you know, what we're, so it's a more stable currency than any other one.
Yes.
Unfortunately, our time has run out. My producers are going to kill me if I continue this conversation, but it's been very enlightening. I'm looking forward to a lot of people participating. We'll try to get even more conversations out of this particular projects. But congratulations, and we're looking forward to what will happen with this project.
But when does this training start, though?
In fact, the training of trainers started long ago.
Okay.
We have received a number of calls for people to re-register.
All right.
But the training itself starts from the 13th of May.
13th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just
13th of May. Just some few days away.
Oh, wow.
But it's also very important for us to know we've written to a lot of institutions who are partnering with us. Accra Technical University, you'll be having their training very soon.
Wonderful.
We've written Zoom Lion, and then Ghana Digital Center. We have Free Zones, and a couple of them.
Oh, wow.
That's a handful.
I think you should also receive your
I'm
Your
ready.
letter.
We're ready.
For your
I'm ready.
TTV training.
We are ready. We are totally
I'm ready. Dr. and Hugh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for
Ambassador
coming
Hugh,
through.
thank you so much for coming by. This has been a very enlightening conversation. Please jump onto their website and get yourself hitched onto this one, because I'm telling you, that thing they said about ChatGPT is a lifesaver, guys. I'll tell you all about it.
Currency on solar.
Yeah.
Trust me. I'm moving there.
I'm moving in there.
I'm moving there.
Right.
Anyways, so time for us to plugging. Up next is, I want to sing like
This
him, but I
guy
don't know.
just likes to put himself up for